Hello everybody, welcome back to Talking Wolves. My name is Dave. Today I'm joined with Matt. How's it
Hello
going, Matt?
again. I'm not too bad, mate. How are you?
All good, mate. All good. Now,
Good.
we are going to be discussing the Wolves versus Derby game today. We're going to be doing a match preview for that. If you haven't already been to our channel, we're just all about Wolves, really. Fans channel, run by the fans, for the fans. We're doing match previews, match reviews, the fan reactions, alongside other videos as well for you guys. We're going to be previewing the Wolves versus Derby match. We're going to be talking a little bit about, obviously, the big game, which happened last Friday up against Cardiff. But if you are at the game against Derby and you want to get involved in our fan reactions, we normally are recording them outside the stand, colour stand. So, as always, let us know and we can maybe sort something out and you guys can come and talk to us and be on the channel. But, Matt, we'll start off with the Cardiff game. I mean...
Where can you start?
Where can we start?
Where do you start after a game like that? I've never witnessed anything like it myself.
I mean, I was obviously in the crowd there towards the front, so it's pretty hard to see directly the penalties. But, I mean... I'd imagine you saw it on the screen. Like, what even at home? What was the sort of reactions?
I thought we played really well. I think we did well to contain Cardiff. I think the match plan was executed brilliantly. And then
I think that's the main thing. I think we did play really well, but a lot of people we're focusing on sort of the last 5 minutes, and people forget how well we actually played.
We controlled the game really well, especially Neves again orchestrating things.
Yeah.
But I think the first penalty was soft. I think Pilkington's looking for it, and I don't blame him. In the 93rd minute, Cody puts both his hands on him. Doesn't necessarily shove him, but if you feel both hands on your back, you're going to go down, especially an experienced player like Pilkington. And then I just thought, well, Ruddy's in goal. Awful on penalties, and he's even admitted it himself. No, there's not a Ruddy agenda. I just think Norwich is a better keeper. But I tell you what, it's a terrific save to get down so quickly.
Good save on it, yeah.
And especially to tip it round as well. I thought it was brilliant. So kudos to Ruddy. If you're watching, John, well done.
Big fan of the channel, big fan.
He is. And then the second penalty was
it in or out for you?
It's a penalty, yeah.
Well, it was a foul, but
it was inside. It's on the line, so it's inside, isn't it?
He slipped though as well, didn't he? On the replays, it looked like he'd slipped.
It was a penalty for me. It was Cavallero last season where he'd lose his head.
It was a pen though, yeah. It was a pen.
I don't know what he's doing. Like, stand your man up.
But I mean, we won in the end. I mean, great drama at the end for both sets of fans. Obviously, Wolves getting the better of it, and a massive win. Against our closest rival really in the league, which was Cardiff. But now we move on to the game against Derby, and if results go our way Tuesday night, we can get promoted, win promotion against Derby. Matt, this is probably a question, and I probably know the answer to it already, as a lot of fans. Would you rather just do it as soon as we can, or
Birmingham
secure
City
it on Sunday?
Birmingham City on Sunday, please. I can't see the Fulham have got Reading, haven't they?
Yeah, Reading, yeah.
I can't see Reading getting a result. Fulham are brilliant, probably the best team we've played this season. I know Villa put 4 past us, but Fulham played better.
Yeah.
I can't see anything but a Fulham win, and I can't see anything other than a Wolves win Wednesday night.
Let's hope so. I mean, you look at the stats. Wolves have won 4 of our last 6, drawn 1, lost 1, I believe. Derby have won just 2 of the last 6. They've won the last 2.
They were awful, weren't they, through the turn of the year, but they've started to pick up a little bit now.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of weeks ago they got smashed against Sunderland. Again, arguably one of the worst teams in the division at the moment. Lost 4-1 to them. But they are 5th place in the league. They do have a game in hand, but it's going to be a difficult game for them because they need to win, because they're going to start looking at, if they drop points, they're going to have to start looking over their shoulder because they've got Borough. Even Millwall can catch them up if they lose this game.
I think Millwall will get the playoffs myself.
Well, that's what I mean. Do you think there's more pressure on Derby than Wolves in this game, Matt?
No, I think it's equally shared, but the onus will be on Derby to get a result. Yeah. But, we can afford to lose, and it wouldn't really matter. Obviously, that's not going to happen, he says. But I think there's pressure on both of us. Obviously, we're at home and we are expected to win. Yeah. Then Derby in a position where they're starting to come back into a little bit of form. So I think they'll fancy the chances as well, and rightly so. I mean, Hull took a point off us, and they probably deserved to win it last week. So I think anything could happen, but I'm fairly confident, quietly confident that we will get the win.
Yeah,
they are a dangerous side. They've got some very good players, but I think we'll have a bit too much for them.
It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Obviously, I believe it's on TV. I only just found that out when I was looking up the game. But it's another sold-out Molineux, as it's going to be now for the rest of the season, I'd imagine. Every game is going to be a sellout, away and home. We look at Wolves' form, and I thought this before I'd even looked into it. I always thought we did all right at home against Derby, bar last season when they absolutely annihilated us at lunchtime kickoff.
Yeah, was that when Darren Bent scored that world?
Yeah, that was it. But then we've beaten them already away this year. Historically, I don't think we've had good times at their place, but we've beaten them away this year. And I've looked at the stats. In the last 10 at home versus Derby, we've only lost 2. That was last year and a number of years ago, about 10 years ago as well. So it's pretty good form. I mean, I can remember a few home wins against Derby. The one, I think Dicko and a Lee Grant own goal was a couple of years ago when we was on the late playoff push. Yeah. But we always seem to do okay against them. And even George Savill, didn't he score a couple against them last year or the year before?
He's in goal scoring form this season now, isn't he? As well?
He's big George Savill. He's doing the business, isn't he? But
still not hoping,
I'm hoping that we can obviously keep that good form up. I think I'd like to think we'd win. Obviously, Gary Rout had some nice comments about Wolves as well. Whether that he'll be saying the same thing after we beat them on Wednesday. If we beat them, obviously, will remain to see. But we look at their players, Derby, key men. You can't look much further than their top goal scorer, Matej Vidra. Sure. He scored 19 goals. But other than that, their closest top goal scorer has only got 6 goals. So if Wolves stop him, do you think Derby have got any chance, Matt, of getting anything?
Yeah, I think they have. I'll tell you what I like. Is it Casey Palmer?
Yeah.
The lad on loan from Chelsea. I think he's a very good player. He only gets substitute appearances though, but
I didn't know he'd join it. Was he the one that was Huddersfield?
He left Huddersfield in January because he was on loan from Chelsea, and he's gone to Derby. He does look a good player. Something a little bit different, quite a tricky little.
Yeah.
Tricky little
I think
player.
He is like a more attacking player as well. But how do you think Derby are going to set up? Do you think we're going to see another side that sit back, or do you think Derby will actually go for this?
No, I don't think they'll fancy themselves. You know, they're not fighting relegation or mid-table.
They need to win, though.
They're up there,
they need to win because, as I say, if they drop points or even lose the game, obviously they've got a game in hand. But Millwall will be 3 points behind them. They're really, really close behind them at the moment. So, obviously, Derby now, the top 4, I think, are in their own little league. So, you obviously us, Cardiff, Fulham, who will probably push themselves and back themselves to get automatic now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think second place is a foregone conclusion. I think second place could be Fulham.
Yeah, I think Villa are out the race, but then the sort of last 2 places, I think as it stands, it's probably a battle between Millwall, Borough and Derby, but any of those 3 drop points and even teams below them could come into it. So, as you say, I think overall it's probably, point-wise, it's a bigger game for Derby, but occasion-wise, it could be an absolutely massive game for Wolves. But we'll obviously have to see.
Yeah. What happens tonight, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah.
If Dave Edwards does the business. Dangerous
and
Dave.
Bodvarsson brace. We're going to back it. We're going to back it.
Oh, man. I miss Bodvarsson.
Last minute predictions then. What do you reckon the score is going to be, Matt? And first goal scorer or any-time goal scorer, whatever you want to.
Are you doing the odds, are you? I reckon I'm going to say 2-0, keep a clean sheet, and first goal scorer will be Ivan Cavallero.
It's gone for Cavallero 2-0.
That means Cavallero starting, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't want to see none of this nonsense that we saw at Cardiff with Bonatini and Afoba.
Oh yeah, we'll have to.
It was bad.
We'll discuss that actually. I'll go with 1-0 Wolves, Helder Costa. That's my prediction. But yeah, lineup wise, I mean, again, I think it's normally the discussion is the front three. I think the rest of the team speaks for itself, especially after that last game.
Yeah.
Front three for you this game?
Jota, Costa, Cavallero.
Noah Phobie.
Noah Phobie.
Okay. So, there we go.
It just doesn't do it for me.
Matt has spoken. Is Nuno listening?
Just no Bonatini, please, because Friday was enough for me.
Yeah, he just didn't do. I'm not sure what they were thinking. You predicted it though, didn't you?
I feel sorry for him. I really do. But oh god, he was dreadful. He couldn't trap a bag of cement, mate. Everything that was coming towards him, there's no anticipation. Yeah, sorry Leo if you're watching, pal, but yeah, you know.
another big fan of Talking Wolves, Bonatini. But yeah, do let us know in the comment section down below what your predictions are going to be. Who you reckon will start up, as the front three, or who you want to start as the front three. As always, if you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Plenty of content coming out on here. We're going to be hopefully getting some great content and some great clips of the promotion, whether it be in the Derby game or the Birmingham game, or if we do have to wait another week or so for Wolves drop points. Hopefully that isn't the case. But as always, subscribe. Hit the like button. You can find mine and Matt's links in the description down below. And until next time, we'll see you all very, very soon.